Welcome back to The Inspired Woman. In today's fast-paced world, many of us find ourselves caught in a cycle of dysfunction that can hinder our personal growth and spiritual journey. Addressing these issues is crucial, not just for our well-being, but also for our relationships and our ability to fulfill our God-given purpose. This speech aims to shed light on the importance of recognizing and confronting the dysfunctions that may be holding us back. As we delve into this topic, I want to set an encouraging and uplifting tone. We are not here to dwell on negativity, but to inspire hope and healing. Through faith, we can break free from the chains of dysfunction and embrace a life filled with purpose and joy. Throughout this speech, you can expect to learn practical strategies for overcoming dysfunction, grounded in biblical principles. Together, we will explore how faith can empower us to transform our lives and dance to a new rhythm of grace and fulfillment. Understanding dysfunction. In a Christian context, dysfunction refers to behaviors, patterns, or attitudes that disrupt our relationships with God, ourselves, and others. It can manifest in various forms, such as unhealthy communication, unresolved conflict, or emotional distress, all of which can significantly impact both individuals and communities. When dysfunction goes unaddressed, it can lead to isolation, resentment, and a lack of spiritual growth, hindering our ability to live out our faith authentically. From a biblical perspective, dysfunction is often seen as a result of sin and brokenness in our lives. Scriptures remind us that unresolved issues can lead to division and strife, as seen in passages like James 4, 1-2, which highlights the conflicts that arise from unfulfilled desires. I encourage you to take a moment for self-reflection. Consider your own experiences with dysfunction, whether in relationships or your spiritual journey. Acknowledging these struggles is the first step toward healing and transformation, allowing us to seek God's guidance and grace in overcoming them. Recognizing the signs. Recognizing the signs of dysfunction in our lives and relationships is crucial for initiating change. Common indicators that people often overlook include persistent feelings of frustration, frequent misunderstandings, and a lack of open communication. You might notice that conversations often lead to arguments or that you feel emotionally drained after interactions with certain individuals. These subtle signs can indicate deeper issues that need to be addressed. Let me share a personal anecdote. I once found myself in a friendship where I felt constantly criticized, yet I brushed it off as just a difference in personality. It wasn't until I took a step back that I realized this dynamic was unhealthy and affecting my self-esteem. I encourage you to be honest with yourself about your own situations. Reflect on your relationships and consider whether any of these signs resonate with you. Acknowledging dysfunction is the first step toward healing, and it opens the door to seeking support and making positive changes in your life. The cost of dancing with dysfunction can be quite significant. Remaining in dysfunctional patterns often brings about emotional, spiritual, and relational costs that go unnoticed until they become overwhelming. Emotionally, dysfunction can lead to anxiety, depression, and a sense of hopelessness. The toll it takes on mental health can be profound, leaving individuals feeling trapped in a cycle of negativity and despair. Spiritually, dysfunction can hinder our growth and connection with God. When we are caught up in unhealthy patterns, we may find it difficult to engage in prayer, worship, or community involvement. This disconnection can create a sense of isolation, making it harder to experience the fullness of life that faith offers. I encourage you to consider the long-term effects of your choices. Reflect on how staying in these patterns may impact not only your own life, but also the lives of those around you. Breaking free from dysfunction requires courage and commitment, but the rewards, emotional healing, spiritual growth, and healthier relationships are well worth the effort. Embrace the journey toward a more fulfilling life. The Bible offers profound principles and teachings that can guide us in overcoming dysfunction and moving toward healing and restoration. One powerful scripture is Isaiah 61, verse 1, which speaks of God's promise to bind up the brokenhearted and proclaim freedom for the captives. This verse reminds us that healing is not only possible, but is a divine promise for those who seek it. Prayer plays a crucial role in this journey. It allows us to communicate with God, seeking His guidance and strength as we confront our challenges. Additionally, surrounding ourselves with a supportive community is vital. Hebrews 10 verses 24 to 25 encourages us to spur one another on toward love and good deeds, emphasizing the importance of accountability and encouragement from fellow believers. As you navigate your path toward healing, I encourage you to earnestly seek God's guidance. Trust that He is with you every step of the way, ready to provide the wisdom and support you need to break free from dysfunction and embrace a life of wholeness and purpose. Breaking free from dysfunction requires proactive steps and a commitment to change. Start by identifying specific areas in your life where you feel stuck. Write down your thoughts and feelings to gain clarity on what needs to be addressed. Setting small, achievable goals can help you make progress without feeling overwhelmed. Consider seeking professional help or counseling if you find that your struggles are too challenging to tackle alone. A trained therapist can provide valuable insights and tools to help you navigate your journey toward healing. Remember, asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Additionally, surround yourself with a supportive community. Engage with friends, family, or a church group that encourages open dialogue and accountability. Sharing your experiences with others can provide comfort and motivation as you work through your challenges. Taking these steps may feel daunting, but remember that change is possible. Embrace the journey with faith and determination, knowing that each action you take brings you closer to a healthier, more fulfilling life. In conclusion, recognizing and addressing dysfunction in our lives is essential for our emotional, spiritual, and relational well-being. We've explored the various signs of dysfunction, the costs of remaining in unhealthy patterns, and the biblical principles that guide us toward healing. It's clear that acknowledging these issues is the first step toward transformation. Remember, there is hope and healing available through faith and the support of a loving community. By seeking God's guidance, engaging in prayer, and surrounding ourselves with encouraging individuals, we can break free from the chains of dysfunction and embrace a more fulfilling life. I encourage you to take action today. Reflect on the insights shared in this video and consider the steps you can implement in your own life. If you found this content helpful, please subscribe, like, and share this video with others who may benefit from it. Together, we can create a supportive community that fosters healing and growth, empowering each other to dance to a new rhythm of grace and purpose.